Second Sight, SIGHT/Site, SITE, a short film by Cathy O'Leary, 2013. Black and white photographs supersede one another. Cathy leads us through a busy city street in her manual wheelchair. On the left, cars parked, cars moving, cars pulling out and in. On the right, steel-shuttered shops, forbidding railings, crowded crossings, buggies and bikes, lampposts and bus stops. Colour video. We look out through Cathy's eyes. Grey, brooding clouds in a cold blue sky. Dead leaves line the gutter on our left. The sun throws her shadow in front of us. A bicycle passes by on the road, casts a long shadow on the tram tracks. We pick up speed, rolling down this city pavement. The wind blows wisps over our eyes. We are listing to the left, though Cathy steers us straight. We glimpse our knees as the pavement undulates. Faceless concrete on our right gives way to tall stone walls. They whip past as we free-wheel by. We dip down a culvert, our knees brought closer to our face. High metal gates on our right bear graffiti scars. A road sign, a metal bollard, an entirely artificial landscape. Few pedestrians. Most pass by on the other side. A tram approaches close on our left. We slow as it passes, pulling in, turning round. We land in a country lane. Colour images of Cathy rolling ahead of us, sunshine on green hedgerows. The lane is not quite wide enough for two cars to pass. The tarmac bears no white or yellow lines. She pulls further ahead of us, past a lone telegraph pole. We are looking up at a bright sun in a blue sky. Threadbare clouds beyond a single telegraph wire. Tops of trees emerge green from the sun silhouette. Sparkles of sun wink through their leaves. Our head lowers, showing the road as we slow. The wild green hedge tops on our right catch slanting sunlight. We glance to left, then to right, and back to our left as we coast along. We drift to the right of the road. The sun sends red flashes through our eyes. Our eye is caught by a circle of white plastic discarded on the road, unexpected and out of place. Our gaze glances off this and back to the lush green life to either side. We pause in our journey, turning slowly on the spot. We look up at treetops, revolving around blue sky and soft cloud. The sun brightens our view to whiteness. Blindly, we drift toward the source of light, letting it fill our eyes as we glide to a halt. Our field of vision is bleached at the centre, bound by shadowy trees and patches of sky. In this stillness, we just notice the slow progress of clouds. We are now focused fully on the clouds. They hold still, straight above us. The branches floating by on either side are the only sign of motion. We look up through sunlit leaves on ivy-clad trees. The green is lightly touched with tinges of autumn as we roll on under a still blue sky. We glide gracefully through still water. Scattered autumn leaves speckle the surface. Our effortless course occasionally rocks us from side to side. The water is a dark mirror, perfectly reflecting the trees and the sky in deeper greens and blues. We are so close to the water's surface that it is hard to say if we are swimming, rowing, or magically drifting. Only the passage of floating leaves tells us that we are moving at all. A cast-off branch approaching us, discarded debris scraping past us, a broken limb lost by some storm-tossed tree. We slowly turn our gaze to the tree-lined right bank. Ripples radiate sideways from our wake. We push forward again through yielding water, exulting in a little easy speed. Skeleton trees stand abandoned on the left bank, victims of harsh weather, now entirely exhausted. Little ripples sometimes skip ahead of our effortless acceleration. We skim the glassy water as easily as the soft, reflected clouds. Second Sight/Sight was directed and produced by Cathy O'Leary, developed during the process of the Locis.eu Residency 2013. Music by Wolfmaster G, Zolly and Monkey. Audio described by Isolde Carmody. Copyright. A big thank you to all that have supported this film, funded by the Leitrim Arts Office.